Brent.
It always does, B.A. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. We've got Walker Kessler. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hardy in at the point guard position. Now here's Porter. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J.
Well, Porter Jr. knows how good he is from that range, so not hesitating.
Here's the Cobra. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Puts it up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hardy's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Porter, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. To the inside, Pajemski. Deflected! And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Post. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Los Angeles.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by the Cobra.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's Pajemski. His last outing, he had 24 points.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
The Cobra can't hit. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Butler. They set the pick. Takes a 3. First shot won't go. The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's the Cobra. He lays it up and banks it in. The Cobra's got his second basket on the night.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A moment here to see the numbers for Brandon Pajemski.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Primo. Back to Butler. Now Pajemski fires the 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Portis is checked in. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Christie. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's the Cobra. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Primo. Here's Post. Butler on the wing. 8 points in his last time out. From deep. Post shot no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Butler. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Podziemski. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's the Cobra. Porter pulls it in. Warriors trail by 7. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's got 6.
Porter's so developed with that long-range shot. Beautiful form on it.
Portis outside. Inside. Here's the Cobra. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Unloads from 13. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Rice. Back to Miller. Here's Santos. Left side Moody. Launches it. Christie with a rebound. Here's the Cobra. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Santos. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Clippers ahead. They're up 7. Let's take a quick break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Miller. Moody is out there with Brandon Podziemski. And it's Rice in at the 2. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with 70 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
He tries for 3. A nice shot by Rice. Rice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's the Cobra. Buries it down low.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's the Cobra. Counted. The Cobra's got 19 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pajemski with it. Give him 8. Down low. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
That one misses. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's the Cobra. He's got 19. Pass to Kessler. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Pajemski. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The 3. Knocked away, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Sunday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with the Hawks, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Pajemski. Here's post. Oh, the block just stops it. Cold and takes possession.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to post. Porter with it. To the inside. It's Pajemski. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Pajemski's got 10 points in the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Pajemski. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. Moody's checked in for Pajemski. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Clippers. Good on the second one. And it's Butler with a ball for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn, where they'll face the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Warriors shooting just 38% for this game so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Basket counts. The Cobra's got 26 points.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Outside Moody. Porter looks it over. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. The floater It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the Cobra. Butler covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jimmy Butler. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock. Oh! Cock it back and throw it down.
Did not see that coming, and all of a sudden, that backboard shakes.
So nice.
G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Primo. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Moody. Can they get it? And no good. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's the Cobra. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break up 12. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for Golden State.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side. Those guys have been getting after it.
And both these teams plagued by the... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors trail by 12. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Hardy. Ivica Zubats out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Christie in at the 3. It's Pajemski on the wing. And Post gets it to go. Post has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Primo. Here's Pajemski. Drops in the 3. Pajemski's got 13 now.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first.
The Clippers taking 2 shots.
So go. 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Warriors trail by 10. About a minute played here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. The Clippers, number 1.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Shots good by the Cobra. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Inside, here's post. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Give him 8.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch, that's certainly a big-time finish right. There, it was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to post. Outside Pajemski. With the floater. Got a hand on it.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Nice shot by Christie.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Porter. Outside Pajemski. That three's off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere. Near him, he's got to shoot that one.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Primo passes to Porter to halt the run. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler.
The combination of the athleticism and the size of Porter Jr. is very hard to guard. That time, he takes a hit.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. The Clippers lead by 16. Here's the Cobra. Porter pulls it in. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Pajemski. Here's post. He's guarded by Zubats. Moody on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. The Clippers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. The Cobra can't hit. And the Warriors' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. That's tipped.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Primo. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Portis, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's the Cobra. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pajemski's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Outside Moody. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
The Cobra passes to Christie. Now Kessler. Pass to the Cobra. 1:35 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Now Pajemski. 13 points in the game. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Cobra. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Pajemski.
Clippers foul.
Ivica Zubac checked in for Portis.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Moody. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's the Cobra. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Cobra's got 43 points.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Elbow shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Count it. The Cobra's got 45 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Santos. No points yet. He drops it from range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's the Cobra. One second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down. The lane.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Moody, Brandon Pajemski out there with Miller, and it's Santos in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, having settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's the Cobra. Rice grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Out to the wing, to the paint. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Clippers lead by 12. To the inside. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Moody. They set the pick. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. That one's good for 2. The Cobra's got 53 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Out to the right wing. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Moody. Miller left side. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's the Cobra. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Moody. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Clippers lead by 12. Down low. Oh, tried to dunk it home. Buddy drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Man, that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved. Hitting in the low 80s now.
And here's Butler. Butler double team. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. That one drops for him. The Cobras got 57 points.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Pajemski. Fires for 3. Fires hitting the triple.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Count that bucket. The Cobras got 59 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outside Butler. Now here's Pajemski. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Butler. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Here's Porter. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Another bucket. Wow.
And 60 points is just a walk in the park for him this year. Absolutely incredible.
And he's inching his way up to second place in most 60-point games in a season. And with the way he's been scoring, that is very much in reach for him. Pass to post. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
The Clippers lead by 13. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the paint. Here's Podziemski. No good off the glass.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. Hardy, the pass to Zubac. Here's the Cobra, defended by Podziemski. Soft touch off the glass.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It's Podziemski on the wing. There's a screen. Pass to post. Zubac with the steal.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Cobra.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Clippers foul.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Portis, he's checked in for Kessler. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Moody. To the wing on the left. Here's Santos. Money from the wing. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Santos. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. The steal.
Clippers foul. Fifth personal foul. Team scored.
First one falls for him.
14.
And he makes both free throws. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the Cobra. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on that one.
For LA. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Poke loose. Driving inside. He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd